Yesterday, on the 6th of April, or Thursday, I had my first karate lesson with my new grade, you could say. And I'm in this new grade now because I turned a certain age, so I'm 13 now. So I was able to move from the last grade to this grade that I'm in now. I am a yellow belt, so that means I'm on the second belt. The belts go from white to yellow, then orange, then green, then blue, purple, brown, then black. And I'm on yellow belt 4 stripes. And the way you get, the way you get a higher belt or a higher grade with the belts is you accumulate 5 or 6 stripes. I forgot what it was, but I think it's 5. And the way you do this is attend gradings. In the last grading, I did very well, according to the teacher or sensei. And I thought I did badly because I was tired, I was nervous and all of that. But that was my third grading that I'd been to. And I didn't think I did very well, but the teacher or sensei said that I did very well. And so I got 3 stripes. And my first grading, I went straight to yellow belt. Second grading, I got 1 stripe. And third grading, or the most recent grading, was 3 stripes. So I'm on yellow belt, 4 stripes now. So in combat, strength, or resistance training, or just anything that has to do with strength, I've had a very, very good weight or strength to weight ratio. So I've always been very light. Like right now I'm probably 42 kilograms. I'm not sure how much that is in pounds, but I've always been quite light. So I would expect that to make me weak, or I guess people would think that I'm weak because I'm so light, and from this perspective I look very skinny, and so they wouldn't expect me to have a lot of strength. And I think when I first joined karate I can't remember the exact date, but it was last year, in the beginning of last year, and I think I surprised a lot of people with my strength because I went up against like the blue belts. I went against the higher grade belts, and I usually won most of my battles as a white belt who had just started. And that was still when I had my long hair, like down to here. So yeah, I shocked my last grade for the first time when I joined karate for the first time. I shocked that grade. I think I shocked that grade at least with my strength and my combat ability. And since then, I've grown a lot stronger, because back then I was like a total Jeffrey, but now I eat well, or better. I exercise a lot more. I'm a lot stronger, like physically. I'm bigger. I'm taller. I'm more grown. So I've just gotten stronger over the past year and something. My older brother said that he might want to be or be a UFC fighter. And he's taking MMA classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm not sure about the times of when, but he's taking those classes 3 times a week, MMA classes 3 times a week with a guy called Bruno, or his name is Bruno. So earlier today, I stumbled across a video of 2 guys in an MMA fight or a UFC fight. They were going against each other, and one of them had blood all over his face and on his chest, and the other one, he was quite bloody as well. And after these 2 MMA fighters like beat each other up, they fought, they popped noses, bloody noses. After they fought very harshly against each other, at the end of the fight, after all of the fighting, the fight ended, and then right after it ended, the 2 MMA fighters, they dropped to the floor on their knees, and they started praying and hugging each other, and I guess thanking or praying to each other, and hugging each other while on their knees. And imagine having that much honor and respect in a fight. I mean, it's so beautiful to have that much honor and respect for someone that's just beat you up, for someone that's just made you bleed everywhere with a punch or a kick to the face. And the guy that was doing it to the other person was doing it to them. So you're fully fighting, like punching, kicking each other, and then after you just thank or pray and hug, thank or pray for the other person and hug the other person. It's a beautiful thing to experience, like watch, and to actually be in that situation. I also saw a video of like the same MMA UFC fight where a guy like punched a guy, not like hit him to the floor, punched him onto the floor. I think he got knocked out or something like that. And the guy that knocked him out came down, elbowed him multiple times, like here and here. And after watching that, or after watching both of those videos and what happened in those videos, I gained a whole lot of respect for my brother, watching that and seeing that kind of thing, those kind of things, and continuing to train and work for being in those situations, despite how it may look or how it may advertise itself as like a violent, dangerous place to be, and still training for it daily and aspiring to be in that situation. I don't just gain respect for my brother for that, but I gain respect for the people in there, obviously, the people who are fighting, and just everyone who's fighting, because it takes a lot of courage and strength, combat ability, and honor, respect. And it just takes a lot to be like an MMA UFC fighter. It's like mentally and physically. it's amazing to have respectful, honorable, challenging fights like those videos that I saw. And although it sounds mean or disrespectful for some people, for some soft people, but I wish that upon you. So get the hell up. Start training. Don't be like my little brother. He was sitting inside playing Minecraft on his PC or Xbox or whatever, while I was out learning a new kata. So I learnt Pinon Yondan, and he was being lazy, sitting there playing Minecraft with his friends while I was out learning the kata. And while I was out learning the new kata, my older brother, he was out wrestling his coach or his teacher at the martial arts class. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.